Have you ever trusted someone only to discover their smile was hiding something dangerous? That their kind words were just a mask for what their heart really wanted? Before we dive in, I want to know something about you right now. In this moment, where are you watching from? Which country are you in? And what time is it there? Take a moment to think about it. Maybe you are watching from the early morning in your city, or maybe it's late at night and everything is quiet around you. Wherever you are, know that this message is for you, and it will reach your heart exactly at the right time. Because right now, there may be people around you whose intentions you cannot see, people who seem loyal, supportive, or kind, but inside they are planning something against you. And even though you may not notice it, Allah sees their hearts. He knows their intentions before a word is spoken, before a plan is made, and long before it could reach you. By the end of this video, you will uncover the hidden signs that reveal someone's true intentions. You will learn how Allah protects you from harm you cannot see. You will understand why some people leave your life and why some stay, and why every smile is not always what it seems. So wherever you are, whatever time it is in your country, stay with me until the very last second, because what I am about to share could literally change the way you see every relationship, every smile, and every person around you. Allah sees what you cannot see, and that is your greatest protection. My dear brothers and sisters, the most comforting truth you can ever hold in your heart is that Allah sees everything you cannot. You might look at a person and believe they are honest. You might trust their smile, their kindness, their gentle voice. You might even open your heart to them, never imagining that anything harmful could come from them. But Allah sees what the eyes cannot. He knows what the heart is hiding. He knows what someone thinks before they say a single word. Nothing is hidden from Him. Sometimes you walk into a situation completely unaware. You think someone supports you, but their heart is planning something else. You think someone wishes good for you, but inside they carry jealousy, envy, or even harm, and you do not see it. You cannot see it. But Allah sees it long before you ever suspect anything. And because He sees it, He protects you in ways you don't even recognize. There are moments in your life when you were saved from something without even knowing it. A meeting that didn't happen, a message that never reached you, a plan someone made that fell apart, a person you trusted who suddenly became distant. At the time, you might have felt upset, confused, or even hurt. But later, you realize that Allah was protecting you the entire time. He was placing barriers between you and harm before that harm ever reached you. Your safety is not in your awareness. Your safety is not in your intelligence. Your safety is not in noticing people's intentions. Your safety is in Allah's knowledge. He knows the truth of every heart. He knows the reality behind every smile. He knows the story behind every action. And He uses that knowledge to protect you quietly, gently, and perfectly. You don't need to know everything people plan. You just need to know that Allah knows. And that alone is enough to keep you safe in a world full of hidden intentions. When you trust in this, your heart becomes calm. You stop worrying about who is sincere and who is not. You stop fearing what others may be planning, because you understand that no matter what you don't see, Allah always sees, and Allah never leaves you unprotected. When Allah removes someone, He is saving you from hidden harm. Sometimes you feel hurt or confused when someone leaves your life, when a friendship ends, or when a person suddenly changes their behavior. You wonder what you did wrong, or why things shifted so quickly. But often, what you see as a loss is actually protection. When Allah removes someone from your path, it is never random. It is never without wisdom. It is because He knows something you don't. You may see the smile, but Allah knows what was behind it. You may hear kind words, but Allah knows the heart they came from. You may think someone is good for you, but Allah sees the harm you would face if they stayed close. So sometimes, the separation you cry over is the safety you cannot see yet. Allah may remove a person quietly, without drama, without explanation. One day they stop calling, stop caring, or stop showing up. And you're left wondering why. But if you could see what Allah saw, you would fall into prostration, thanking Him for taking them away before they damaged your peace, your faith, or your future. Think about this. Not every person who smiles at you wants good for you. Not every person who praises you is sincere. Not every person who stands beside you is loyal. But Allah knows exactly who is meant to be in your life and who is meant to leave. When He removes someone, it is because their presence would block something better. A better friend, a cleaner heart, a safer journey, a stronger you. Sometimes Allah removes people not because they are evil, but because they are not meant to walk the next part of your journey. Their season in your life has ended, and holding on to them would only hold you back. The moment Allah takes someone away, He's clearing a path for something more pure, more stable, more aligned with your growth. You may not understand it now. You may feel pain now, but one day you will look back and say, if that person stayed in my life, I would have suffered in ways I could not see. One day you will thank Allah for every closed door, every goodbye, and every person who walked away because their exit was not rejection, it was direction. When Allah removes someone, He is saving you from harm that was hidden from your eyes, but perfectly clear to Him. His protection is sometimes loud and sometimes silent, but it is always perfect. Allah exposes true intentions at the perfect time. There comes a moment in every person's life when Allah quietly reveals the truth about others. Not too early, not too late, always at the perfect time. You may spend years trusting someone, believing their words, accepting their smile as a sign of sincerity. But Allah knows the heart, and He knows when it is best for you to finally see what lies behind the surface. Sometimes the truth comes slowly, through small signs that you didn't notice at first, an uncomfortable feeling, a strange comment, a shift in behavior. And sometimes the truth arrives suddenly, like a curtain being pulled back. You realize that the person you trusted was not as honest as you thought. You recognize that their kindness was selective, their loyalty was weak, or their intentions were nothing like the image they presented. But remember this, Allah does not expose people to embarrass them. He exposes them to protect you. He allows you to see their reality only when you are strong enough to understand it and when you are ready to walk away. If He showed you earlier, maybe you would have ignored it. If He showed you later, maybe you would have been deeply harmed. But at the right time, He lets the truth appear, not to break you, but to free you. You may feel shocked or hurt when someone's real intentions become clear. You may ask yourself how you didn't see it before, how you missed the signs, how you trusted so much. But don't blame yourself. Hearts are hidden, appearances can deceive. And you were never expected to know everything. Only Allah has full knowledge. Only He can see what people conceal. And yet Allah is so gentle with you. Instead of letting you stay blind to someone who could harm you, He opens your eyes little by little. He lets their actions reveal their reality. He allows their behavior to speak louder than their words. Not because He wants you to hate them, but because He wants you to protect your heart from false intentions and from disappointment that could break you more deeply. The truth may hurt for a moment, but it will save you for a lifetime. When Allah exposes someone, He is giving you clarity. He's telling you, you deserve better than this. You deserve sincerity. You deserve people whose hearts match their words. And once you know the truth, you are no longer trapped in illusions. You are no longer fooled by sweetness that has no substance. You are no longer drawn to people whose smiles hide harm. Allah's timing is always perfect, and His exposure is always mercy. Even if it feels painful today, one day you will say, if Allah had not shown me their truth, I would still be trusting the wrong heart. Every revelation is a form of protection. Every exposed intention is a gift of clarity. And every truth you discover is Allah guiding you back to safety. People may plan in secret, but Allah's plan always prevails. There will always be moments in life when people plan things behind your back, conversations you're not aware of, decisions made without your knowledge, intentions hidden beneath polite words. You may not hear what they say, You may not see what they do, but Allah hears every whisper and sees every action long before it reaches you. Nothing is hidden from Him, not even the quiet thoughts of the heart. Some people may think their plans are clever. They may smile in front of you while holding something completely different in their heart. They may assume that because you are trusting, because you are kind, because you don't suspect anything, they can twist situations or take advantage of you. But what they forget is that you are not walking in this world alone. You are walking under the watch of the one whose plan cannot be stopped. Even if someone plots against you, Allah's plan is already ahead of them. Before they even form the thought, Allah has written a plan that protects you, guides you, and leads you to what is better. Their secret planning can never overpower the wisdom of your Lord. Their hidden actions can never derail what Allah has destined for you. They can try, but they will never succeed beyond the limit Allah allows. And He never allows harm that doesn't carry benefit for your growth. Sometimes you may discover their intentions, sometimes you may remain unaware. But in both cases, Allah handles it for you. He may block their plan without you ever realizing it. He may expose it so that you can walk away. He may let it come near just enough to teach you strength, patience, and reliance, and then He takes you out of it with honor. You might look at certain situations and wonder why someone behaved the way they did, why they tried to hurt you when you wished them well. But remember, their plan is temporary, Allah's plan is eternal. Their actions are limited. Allah's protection is limitless. Their vision is narrow. Allah's wisdom surrounds every detail of your life. And this should bring you so much peace. Because even if every person in your life made plans against you at the same time, they still could not harm you unless Allah allowed a small portion of it. And even that portion would be for your benefit, not your destruction. So whenever you feel afraid of what people might do, remind yourself, they plan in secret, but Allah plans in the open. They plan in the dark, but Allah plans with full knowledge. They plan with limited power, but Allah plans with complete authority. Their plan depends on conditions. Allah's plan creates the conditions. In the end, only one plan will prevail, and it will always be the one designed by the one who loves you most. Even if people try to close doors for you, Allah opens new ones that they cannot touch. Even if they try to delay you, Allah brings you forward in ways they never expected. Even if they try to harm you, Allah transforms that harm into strength, wisdom, and blessings. The world may plan, but Allah decides. And His decisions are always in your favor, even when you cannot yet see how. Keep your heart pure, even if others are not. One of the greatest tests in life is keeping your heart clean when someone else's heart is not. It is easy to respond to negativity with negativity. It is easy to mirror the behavior of those who hurt you. But true strength is shown when you choose purity, even when others choose the opposite. When someone smiles at you but carries something harmful inside, your test is not to become like them. Your test is to stay sincere, honest, and transparent, because your heart is seen by Allah even if people ignore it. There will be times when people misunderstand you, misjudge you, or mistreat you. You might feel like closing your heart, becoming cold, or building walls out of fear. But remember, your purity is not a weakness. It is your greatest protection. A clean heart invites Allah's mercy. A clean heart keeps your conscience light. A clean heart allows you to sleep peacefully at night, knowing you didn't harm anyone, knowing you didn't deceive anyone, knowing your intentions were pure even if others questioned them. Keeping a pure heart does not mean allowing people to walk all over you. It does not mean staying silent when you are being wronged. It simply means you refuse to let someone else's darkness enter your soul. You refuse to become like those who hurt you. You refuse to let bitterness shape your personality. You guard your heart from envy, suspicion, and hatred, even when people give you reasons to feel those things. There will be moments when you think, why should I stay kind when people take advantage of kindness? Why should I remain sincere when sincerity is not appreciated? The answer is simple, because you are doing it for Allah, not for people. Human beings may not notice your goodness, but Allah does. People may not value your sincerity, but Allah does. And He rewards a pure heart in ways the world never can. When you choose purity, you rise above the behavior that hurt you. When you choose purity, you protect your inner peace from the poison of resentment. When you choose purity, you free yourself from becoming a prisoner of someone else's actions. A pure heart is not shaped by people, it is shaped by faith. And understand this, a clean heart does not mean a naive heart. It means a heart that sees clearly but chooses goodness anyway. A heart that recognizes the wrong in others but does not allow that wrong to live inside it. A heart that knows the world can be harsh but still believes in kindness because Allah loves kindness. Your character is being written every time you respond to someone's behavior. You cannot control what others hide in their hearts, but you can control what you keep inside yours. And when you choose purity, you are choosing closeness to Allah. You are choosing dignity. You are choosing inner strength. Even if others do not have pure intentions toward you, let your heart remain clean. Let your words remain honest. Let your actions remain sincere. Because at the end of the day, it is not their heart that defines your story, it is yours. And a heart that stays pure, even in a world of hidden intentions, is a heart protected and honored by Allah. Silence and patience speak louder than confrontation. There are times when someone's hidden intentions are revealed to you, and your first reaction is to respond immediately. You feel the urge to speak, to explain yourself, to confront, or to defend. Your mind races with words, your heart burns with emotion, and you imagine telling the world what you now know. But sometimes the strongest, most powerful thing you can do is nothing at all. Sometimes silence and patience are louder than any argument or confrontation ever could be. Silence does not mean weakness. Silence does not mean fear. Silence is a shield. Silence is a way of trusting Allah to take care of what you cannot. When you remain quiet, you are showing strength that words cannot express. You are telling yourself and telling Allah that you do not need to fight with your own hands what He is already managing perfectly. Patience is a companion to silence. Patience allows you to observe without reacting, to think without acting hastily, and to wait without resentment. It is a sign of faith. It is a sign that you understand the difference between what is yours to control and what belongs to Allah. Your emotions may demand a response, but your wisdom and trust in Allah will remind you that retaliation is not always the answer. Sometimes the person who intended to harm you will reveal themselves without you needing to intervene. Sometimes Allah allows the truth to come to light in a way that is far more powerful than anything you could do with words. When you respond in anger or confrontation, you may feel temporary satisfaction, but you also give energy to someone else's negativity. When you stay silent and patient, you conserve your strength, protect your heart, and let Allah handle the situation. He knows the timing, the method, and the consequences. He knows exactly how to bring justice, expose truth, and protect your dignity. There will be moments when silence feels unbearable. You may see someone pretending, lying, or plotting, and your heart aches to speak. But remember, not every truth needs to be shared. Not every betrayal needs to be addressed immediately, and not every hidden intention needs to be confronted. Some things are meant to be observed, learned from, and left in Allah's hands. When you choose silence and patience, you also protect your inner peace. You prevent bitterness from entering your heart. You prevent words from being said that cannot be taken back. You prevent yourself from becoming the very thing you dislike in others. Patience allows you to rise above the pettiness, the envy, and the hidden harm around you, keeping your heart light and your conscience clear. And one day, you will look back and realize that your patience and silence were a blessing. You will see that Allah exposed the truth in His own perfect timing. You will see that the person who tried to harm you could never succeed because Allah's protection was over you. You will understand that by choosing patience, you are choosing wisdom, dignity, and closeness to Allah, something far more valuable than any temporary satisfaction of confrontation. Silence and patience are not easy. They require trust, they require faith, But when you practice them, you demonstrate that your heart belongs to Allah, not to the opinions, intentions, or actions of anyone else. And that is a kind of strength that no one can take away from you. Distance is sometimes a blessing you don't understand yet. There are times when people leave your life and it feels sudden, confusing, or even painful. A friend drifts away, a loved one becomes distant, or someone you trusted simply disappears. Your heart aches, and your mind searches for explanations. You wonder what went wrong, what you could have done differently, or why they chose to walk away. But sometimes, what seems like loss is actually one of the greatest blessings Allah can give you. Distance can be protection. Distance can be a gift. Sometimes Allah removes people from your path not because they are bad, but because they are not meant to walk the next stage of your journey with you. Their presence, even if it seemed harmless or good, could have prevented your growth, disturbed your peace, or brought hidden harm to your heart. You cannot always see it in the moment, but Allah can, and His wisdom is perfect. Think about the people you were once close to, but who are no longer part of your life. At first, you may have felt lost or abandoned. You may have cried or questioned your own worth. But when you look back, you realize that their absence opened space for something better, a safer environment, a truer friend, a stronger connection, or a path that led you closer to Allah. Their distance allowed you to grow in ways that staying close to them never could have. Distance also teaches you a profound lesson. Not everyone who smiles at you, praises you, or appears kind is meant to stay in your life forever. Some people serve a purpose temporarily to teach you, to challenge you, or to show you what is not right for you. And when their role is complete, Allah quietly removes them so that your heart and life remain on the path that truly belongs to you. You may feel tempted to chase people who leave, to demand answers, or to try to bring them back. But sometimes chasing only causes pain and confusion. Trust that Allah's timing is perfect. Trust that every exit has a reason, even if it is hidden from your eyes. What you feel as emptiness today may one day feel like the space you needed to receive a greater blessing. Distance also gives you clarity. It shows you who truly values you, who respects you, and who is meant to remain in your life. It allows your heart to focus on what is real, what is sincere, and what is good for your soul. It protects you from hearts that may smile at you, but hide harm inside. And one day when you look back at those who left, you will understand. You will realize that their absence was not a punishment. It was a mercy. It was protection. It was an opening of doors you could not have imagined, and a preparation for blessings that were waiting for you. Allah's removal of people from your life is always precise, gentle, and full of wisdom. So do not fear distance. Do not grieve unnecessarily. Sometimes, the people who leave quietly are the very reason your heart remains safe, your path remains clear, and your life remains aligned with what Allah has written for you. In His wisdom, every goodbye carries a blessing, every separation carries a lesson, and every closed door is a guide towards something better. Allah's justice arrives quietly, softly, and perfectly. Sometimes it feels like those who wronged you are winning. You see people who smiled at you while planning harm appearing successful. You see those who betrayed or hurt you moving forward without consequence. In those moments, it is easy to feel frustrated, to question fairness, or even to doubt if justice will ever come. But Allah's justice is never delayed. It is never forgotten. It arrives quietly, softly, and always at the perfect time. Justice from Allah does not always look the way we expect. It does not always arrive in a sudden, dramatic moment. Sometimes it is quiet, unfolding slowly, behind the scenes. Sometimes it is subtle, appearing in ways you do not notice at first. And sometimes it is gentle, so you are able to recognize it without being consumed by anger or bitterness. But one thing is certain: Allah's justice is always complete. Nothing is missed. Nothing is overlooked. Nothing is unfair. You may wonder why the person who hurt you seems unpunished while you continue to struggle. but their apparent success is temporary. Their hidden schemes and intentions cannot escape Allah's knowledge. He knows every thought, every secret plan, and every hidden desire. And in His timing, He will bring balance, restore what was taken, and protect the one who remained sincere and patient. Sometimes justice is delayed because Allah is giving the person time to realize their mistakes, to return, to repent, or to correct themselves. Sometimes He delays justice so that you too may grow stronger, wiser, and more patient. And when the moment comes, justice is perfect, complete, undeniable, and fulfilling in a way that no human action could ever achieve. Allah's justice also teaches us something profound about trust. It reminds us that we do not need to force consequences, seek revenge, or expose every wrong ourselves. When you leave matters in Allah's hands, you are choosing peace for your heart. You are choosing clarity for your soul. You are choosing protection for yourself from bitterness and anger, and you are allowing the natural course of truth and fairness to unfold in the way only Allah can manage. Sometimes the truth about a person will be revealed to others before it is revealed to you. Sometimes their schemes will fail in ways that seem coincidental, but they are not. Sometimes Allah allows you to remain silent while He quietly shifts the outcome so that their actions bring them exactly what they intended for you, and yet you are shielded from the harm entirely. And in that perfect timing, you will realize that every moment of pain, every betrayal, every hidden intention, and every hurtful smile was part of Allah's greater plan. You will see that He protected you, guided you, and prepared you for a better path. You will understand that justice is not always immediate, but it is always precise, it is always gentle, and it is always full of wisdom. So do not worry when the one who wronged you seems to prosper. Do not act out of anger or jealousy. Do not try to take justice into your own hands. Trust that Allah sees, Allah knows, and Allah will act perfectly, softly, and in a way that leaves no doubt. And when it happens, you will feel relief, peace, and a deep gratitude for the one who never fails, never overlooks, and always protects those who trust Him. As we come to the end of this video, take a deep breath and let these words sink into your heart. Life will bring people who smile at you while hiding their true intentions. Some may try to hurt you, some may betray you, and some may leave without explanation. And while you cannot see every heart, Allah sees all. He knows every intention, every hidden thought, and every plan long before it reaches you. Remember, His protection is always with you. His timing is always perfect. And even when people leave, even when you feel hurt, even when the world seems unfair, Allah is guiding you, protecting you, and turning every hidden harm into a lesson, every exit into a blessing, and every heartbreak into growth. So wherever you are in the world, whatever time it is in your country, take a moment to reflect. Think about the people in your life. Ask yourself, who is truly sincere? Who is meant to stay? And who is Allah removing for my own protection and peace? Keep your heart pure, your trust firm, and your patience strong. Because when you rely on Allah, no harm can truly reach you, and no plan can overpower His wisdom. If this video touched your heart, shared guidance, or opened your eyes to the truth, take a moment to share it with someone you care about. Let them benefit from this reminder too. And always remember, the one who sees everything, knows everything, and protects everything is with you, always. Stay patient, stay sincere, and keep your heart in the hands of Allah. And never forget, every hidden intention will be revealed, every hurt will be healed, and every blessing is already on its way.